Hey everyone, how is everybody doing? I don't even know if anybody's up, but I just figured I would come on and say hello real quick. I was up late tonight because we had family coming in from out of town, and for the holiday weekend, and their flight got in late, and so one of us had to go get them from the airport, and one of us had to stay up to make sure everything was good. And they got in and they got settled, so that's good. They got in safely. Hey, BB, you're up. How are you? How is everything? How you doing, honey? Hey, HD. Oh, you guys are up late. How's everything? It's so nice to see you guys. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hey, Amy. How are you, sweetheart? How is everything we don't even say across the pond, but you're literally across the pond. How's everything going, guys? How are you? I'm good. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Yeah, I was up late because we had family flying in late tonight from out of town for the holiday weekend. So their flight got in late, and just wanted to make sure that everybody got in and got settled. So, and then of course, the dog needs to go out and yada yada yada. So I said, you know what? Before I settle down, I just wanted to pop on and say hello. I hope you guys are doing well. It's so good to see all you guys. I miss you guys. I tried to go live the other night, but I ended up just making a video. And I think, it's just a short video. I was driving home from my sister's birthday. So thank you for everybody who listened and commented. I appreciate it very much. So, it is pouring rain here right now. Absolutely downpouring. But I think it's only supposed to be tonight, and then we're supposed to have a pretty decent weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm cooking per usual for Easter. What's everybody up to for Easter? Any plans for anybody? Hey, Drifter Nomad, how are ya? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, there's a lot of late nighters around here. I like it. Hi, Just Me Sunshine. How are you, sweetheart? I miss you. I hope everything's going well. That's okay, HD. You can hang. We're not doing anything crazy over here. Just doing a check-in. Just wanted to say hello. Sometimes I don't like to make videos. I like to actually chat with people. So it's good to see you guys. I know I'm usually like zonked out by now, but like I said, we had people coming in, and I figured this is a nice way to wind down. One more day of school for the kiddos, and then they get Friday off, and then holiday weekend. So that's good. So we'll have fun. We get some family coming over and have some good eats and some good company. So that's good. So let me put my glasses on. Hold on, guys. Let me grab my glasses. Hold on 1 second. Okay, now I got my glasses. There we go. I think I can see better now. Oh, so what has everybody been up to? Everybody doing well? I had seen, I haven't been on much lately, but I had seen a couple people, I think, that come to the chat are in the hospital. So I don't want to name anybody or put anybody out there, but I just want to say a big prayer to everybody who has some stuff going on right now, whether they're in the hospital or they just have some personal things going on. I just wanted to say, I'm extending well wishes and prayers for speedy recoveries and for everything that everybody's going through. Sometimes around the holidays, it's always a difficult time, Honey ham is the way to go. Yeah, I'm going to make my own. Well, I mean, I have a ham, but I do it all myself. So, but yes, a nice sauce on the outside that's honey and brown sugar. Yeah. Just reading the comments here, BB. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm fine. I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good. You know. Yes, eat good food. Absolutely. 100%. I know. Oh, you like my videos? Thank you. I love, yeah, everything I do. Well, the majority of the stuff I do is from scratch. I have a little cheat things here and there. Not really though. Like if I'm making it, it's made from scratch. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I got some prep cooking to do. I have a little work tomorrow. And then prep cooking, this way I can enjoy when the family comes. You know what I mean? I can kind of just get everything in the oven and set it and let it go and just check on it occasionally. But I like to be able to visit with family. I end up being in the kitchen. Well, the nice part about our house is that it's all open. So when people are like, when I'm entertaining, it's like it's all open and it's great. So I can still be doing what I need to do and be visiting with everybody and hosting. So it's nice. So that's right. That's a good way to be. That's right. Yeah. Thanks, baby. I appreciate the love and support. I really do. Boy, baby, you're fairly new to the community and you came into a whole bunch of crap, huh? There's just been so much stuff. Oh my gosh. Not with just with everything else. Oh my goodness. Amy, oh my God, I thought of you. Well, I made a comment on one of your community posts. Because I had to laugh when SG made a comment saying about who in chronic pain goes to the gym. And I'm like, one of the best things to do for pain is to keep moving. And I'm like thinking to myself, she's not training for the strongman contest over here. She's just trying to keep herself active. Oh my gosh. I had to laugh. I had to make that comment. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, for real? Like, what kind of an idiot does somebody have to be to not understand that? But that's just gaslighting, right? That's just putting ideas out there that are just so not true. You know what I mean? Good day, Mike. That's probably about the only semi-Aussie terrible accent I can do. Oh, thanks, baby. Yeah, everything is okay. You know, everything. Yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Well, yeah. I mean, everybody who has that's like having arthritis or having any kind of even surgery, like if you have a knee replacement, a hip replacement, um back surgery is a little bit different, but I mean you eventually still have to move because the more you stay stagnant, the more that your muscles and your joints aren't getting that exercise. There you go. Exactly. And yeah, here we it goes without saying that you're not overextending yourself. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes. Your physio and OT made your plan. Yeah. Don't be training for no strongman contest this year. Maybe next year, but not this year. Exactly, BB. Pain needs movement. And you know what? It sucks because the last thing you want to do when you're in pain is move. But it's even like us as women, like if we get like cramps or something, you might be doubled over in pain, but you know what? You got to get up and move because it helps to work it out. Oh, you had many. Okay. Have you had many surgeries and everything done possible for you? Did you have back surgery, Amy? Oh my God. I mean, wow. Yes, of course. No, I just had to laugh at that because you know what? Someone puts an idea out there that's so far fetched, and it's like, really, who's even buying into that? Drifter nomad. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Oh, that's okay, HD. You know what? Here's the thing. You know what my mother got for my dad? You know, because again, he was losing movement before he even had the major stroke a year ago. She got him one of those little, like where you sit in the chair and it's just one of those little pedal things, like where you just sit in a regular chair. And it just keeps the legs moving. Like it keeps, like, you know, whether you have neuropathy or, you know, you get stiff and you can't walk around a lot, you know, just to keep his legs moving. And she used to like make him do it. She was like a drill sergeant. We called her drill sergeant mom. And she used to like get on my father, she'd be like, you gotta move, you know. She'd make him sit there and try to do it, you know, just to keep his legs moving. Because it was like one of the best, you know, one of the best things for him. So they have plenty of stuff, even if you can't get up and move all the time. Yes, I know I have arthritis too. Yeah, all in my hands and like the carpal tunnel from all the work all these years I've done. Right, and you probably notice it too with the change of weather as well, for sure. I know, stupid like a STOOPID. Stupid. No pain, no gain. Yep, exactly. No pain, no gain. Who used to say that? Was that like Richard Lee Simmons? No, not Richard Richard Simmons, not Richard Lee. Richard Simmons. Remember that guy? Oh my God. Sweating to the oldies. It is. It's good for your mental health. Exactly. Yep. Absolutely. You get to check out the hotties. I don't have a lot. Well, when I go to the gym, there's not. I go in the morning after I drop the kids at school, and so it's usually the Silver Sneakers Club. It's not so much the hotties, but that's okay. I don't really need to. I need to just kind of blend in. You know what I mean? Wow, HD. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, you do what you can, you know, and you just take care of yourself otherwise. You know what I mean? That's what we all got to do. You know, it's just life as it keeps going, you know. Win-win for you. I feel it more when it's like damp and rainy. That's when I really feel it. That's when I get like swelling and stuff like that in my fingers. Yeah. Yeah, cold weather can hurt, yeah, for sure. I think it's the extreme changes too, you know, like when it goes from being like, you know, 70 degrees one day and then it's like 25 the next. That's tough. Yes, dampened weather change. Yeah, there you go, BB. You know. Yep. Yeah, lots of hairdressers do have carpal tunnel. Yeah. It's just par for the course with our trade, you know. And it's funny because you know, when I was in school, they tried to teach you, you know, how to hold scissors ergonomically correct, like when you're cutting and, you know, better, you know, maintenance for yourself as time goes on. But what I notice is even my height, being a short person and being a hairdresser, like I want to invent the hairdressing chair that like goes into the ground. Because sometimes like I gotta really like reach to like be on top of somebody to make sure it's like good. You know what I mean? So many of my clients are so tall. So I just noticed I've overcompensated all these years because of being shorter, you know, and in the profession. So you had your shoulder replaced? Yeah, wow. Baby, you're so cute. Yes, I have to let me see here. Hold on one second. I just got to keep the volume down because I wonder actually, you guys, give me one. I want to see if I can put my earbuds in. Sometimes when I put my earbuds in and I'm on a live, um, actually, no, I don't want to do that right now. It gets all wonky sometimes. I don't know why. Oh, you're a barber, HT? Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby, I'm going to drop the link. Give me 1 second, hon. Drifter, I just gave, okay, so I did 5 boys' haircuts tonight. All 5 of the boys that live in my house. I did 3 with highlights. This is all before dinner. I did 3. They all have long-ish hair, so I did 3 of them with highlights. And then we dyed Easter eggs. Then we washed their hair out. Then I cut everybody, and then including Mr. Infinity because he needed a haircut as well. So yeah, I did 5 people just tonight alone. We did a nice easy dinner tonight, nothing crazy, so we can get everything done. But yeah, I do. I like doing men's haircuts. But yeah, I like doing everything. Like I love color. I love corrective color. I specialize in hair extensions, all kinds of hair extensions, hair replacement, eyelash extensions, things like that. Hold on, baby. Let me do the link here. Oh, thanks, baby. You think I'm a good cook? Yeah. Everybody else seems to think so too. Thank you. All right, let me drop it for just a second. I'm only going to stand for just a little bit. Not all the time, though. I mean, they're easy maintenance if they get them done every like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? If they're like a fade or an edge up, you know. That's cool. Everyone's a hairstylist. All right, here we go. Amy, I'll do your eyelash extensions anytime. Hello.
Hello. Am
Hello.
I on?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, I'll try to be quiet.
No. You're good. You're good. You're good. I
It's
got my.
really hard for me.
I know. Well, you know what? It's funny. Me too, because I'm a very like boisterous person. But I said, you know what? I want to make sure everybody in the house stays sleeping.
I'm tired and I'm lazy. I'm sorry. I'll admit
Oh
it.
my God, you're fine.
And
You're
I've had
totally
a few glasses of wine.
good for you. Good for you. I
I
have
just got
not.
off 5 hours with balls.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yeah, we
gosh.
had a fun one.
5 hours? Wow. She went long, huh?
It was a good one. I mean, it was tons of different topics. So,
Oh, good. I know she hasn't, she's been sporadic.
yes,
I know
no yelling.
she's had some
Yes.
stuff going on. So I didn't even actually, I don't even think I got a notification, but, um, well, that's good.
I'm trying to use my inside voice.
Your inside voice, our quiet nap time voices over here. I know.
It's real hard for
Everybody's
BBHD.
like spread out in my house. It's so funny. It's like I got one dog next to me under the blankets. The other one's in the other room. Everyone else is upstairs. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's
I
amazing at
love
night.
that he
It's
says,
amazing at night though, like how your voice can carry so much, you know?
I know, but HD, that's my normal voice. I can't help it.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I get
And
it.
I'm lazy. I'll admit it. God damn it.
That's okay. Well, that's like I had to get my glasses. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get my glasses so I can read better. So,
No, I've missed you, Cindy, and
I
I'm not
know
going to
we
get
miss.
into all that. I don't know what to do when girls have disappointment or disagreements, and I'm so new, and I like everybody.
I know you do, and that's okay. And you know what? There's no harm in liking
And I
every.
hope everybody understands, you
Oh
know.
no, I mean, I think that if people don't understand, then that can raise some eyebrows. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think they do though.
Yeah.
I think they will, you
Yeah.
know.
Well, it's a non-issue, you know what I mean? In terms of because it's not really for anybody else to be feeling like they have to take a side or being brought into, you know what I mean? And so um it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you don't have to go into none of that, honey. That's
No,
between
no,
you
no, no. I'm
girls,
just saying, you know. Yeah.
and I truly, truly hope you guys work it out. I think you will.
I
I
think
do.
you know sometimes time is one of the best things.
Yes,
You
time is
know.
a great
Mhm.
healer. Yes.
Mhm. Yep, exactly.
Sometimes friends just need break.
You know what? I need a break sometimes from everything. Just like,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's and it's not being mean, but sometimes I'm like, oh God, like I just need a couple minutes away from the kids, or I need a couple minutes away from work,
Oh
or I
my
need
gosh,
a
yes.
couple minutes away from whatever the situation might be, because you just need sometimes I just need my brain and my mind to just rest and not have to think about anything, you know,
Yeah,
or talk about anything, you know.
because there's so much other crap we can talk about
Oh
because
my God.
there's so much drama
Listen,
going on anyway.
I am a firm believer in life is way too short, and we're all human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and that's the bottom line. You know, at the end of the day, whether people say this is YouTube, it's just YouTube. Yes, you're right, it is. But you know, we're all human beings. You know,
And you got to
um,
pick your battles.
what's that?
You got to pick your battles,
Oh, absolutely.
you
Oh my
know.
God, 100%, 100%.
And with your the good people, you got to just kind of let some of that, just like you said, just let it lie. And with the people that are just shit asses, well, yeah, we can rag on them.
Yep, exactly,
There's plenty of
exactly,
those to go around.
100%. Oh my God, you're absolutely right. Uh, so are you looking forward to the holiday? Are you guys doing anything?
For me, well, normally we do a Easter thing, but I think this year it's just gonna kind of be me and him because people got other things going on, and it's
Right.
like, and he's really, really busy right now.
Okay. Mr.
So
BB.
we're just gonna kind of hang with each other, and might do a little ham. I don't know yet, but
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
yeah,
Well, that's nice. Sometimes it's nice when it's just something quiet,
yeah.
you know?
I know, and them holidays that we do spend by ourselves, when we do that occasionally, it's kind of nice because we're
It
like,
is.
oh, we didn't have to travel nine
Oh, I
hours,
know. I
or
know.
we didn't have to pack 2 or 3 days worth of clothes and go through all that. And our
Right.
dog,
Right.
it's kind
Exactly.
of nice not to have to do all
Oh,
that.
because usually if you go, you have to go someplace to
Oh,
go for a.
yes,
I
yes.
gotcha.
All of
I
our
got
family is a long ways away.
not
Yeah,
near you.
exactly. I need a
Not so
helicopter.
it's a big production. It's a big
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, no, sometimes that can become more stressful. You want it to be
yeah.
enjoyable. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I think the people that you go see, because we're the ones that are away, so
right.
we always have to travel.
Gotcha. Because you
And
got I gotcha. Yeah.
people don't understand how much stress that is to travel.
It is,
I
well,
am
I'm
so
telling you,
exhausted when I get back from those.
it is
It's
exhausting. Well,
like,
that's like we had some family fly in from out of town to come spend um, you know, the long weekend with us and be here for the holiday. And they got in late tonight, but you know, they're here for like a few days, you know what I mean, until past Easter. And so at least it gives them a few days to kind of get settled in and you
and
know,
then it's time to go home.
and then it's time to go home.
I
Exactly.
know,
Exactly.
yeah.
Put some Amy says, "Put some petrol in the helicopter, BB."
Well,
That's
it's
right.
our friend's helicopter, not ours.
Oh. Ah, I see, I see. Um, yeah, so it's funny because, like, I do everything at my house because, you know, we have the kids and they you know, we have our schedules with the kids, and whatnot, so it's nice because everybody comes to me. It's just I'm always doing everything. You know what I mean? So but my sister's around this year, and so she's gonna come. And she and I love to cook together. That's something we've always done. So she's gonna come and help me early in the day, which there's not really much to do. You know, I prep cook a lot. You know, the day or two ahead of time. So basically, I just got to pop everything in the ovens, and then that's it. So make it nice and easy. BB, I think you're muted. I think you hit mute. I didn't mute you, did I? No. baby?
No, you didn't
Oh,
mute
okay.
me. I was peeing.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
oh, no, no, no. I thought maybe you were trying to talk and I saw it muted. Sorry. That's okay.
I'm done now.
That's okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad everything was okay. You're too cute. Oh my gosh.
I gotta take potty breaks.
That's
I'm
it.
older.
Everybody, everyone. Oh my God. And I think as we get older, it becomes more and more sometimes.
Yes,
Doesn't
yes.
even matter. I
Like
drink
once
so
an
much.
hour.
I drink so much water throughout the day. Like I can't leave my house without a bottle of water. I can't go to bed without a bottle of water next to me. So I'm constantly, yeah.
I
Yeah.
try not to drink anything after 7 or
Oh,
I'm up all
really?
night.
No, I have a lot of water. I drink a lot of
And
water.
I've been drinking wine tonight. So,
Well, that's good. That's great.
well, it's good and maybe not.
That's okay. Oh, hey,
No, it's all
honeybee.
good. It's all
Hey,
good.
honeybees. BB was honeybees goes. BB was using the necessary. That's funny.
Yes, the necessary. I'm a panel whore. What can I say?
He loves to panel hop. That's great. That's so great that I went live tonight. I was like, oh, you know what? I wonder if anybody's going to be up. You never know. Oh my gosh. But
I am, there was until the last year or two, I was an insomniac.
oh,
And
really?
I finally started sleeping more through the night. Well,
Uh-huh.
if you call 3 in the morning through the night,
Oh,
uh,
so you would only sleep until
till
3 in the morning.
3, yeah, then I'll be up,
Listen,
you
I'm like
know.
I can either be like a narcoleptic.
But it used to be worse than that.
and I
Sometimes
get
I'd be up at midnight or
yeah,
1 and I could not get back to sleep.
yeah.
And that comes with old age, you know.
Amy says she's an insomniac. I know, and it's funny because Amy, I never know what time it is in Australia, but it always seems to be that you're up and hanging with us in the U.S. So I think that that's cool.
What's crazy is you think it would have been, God would have designed us to be up in our early age and sleep in our
Right,
old age. But
right.
no, he does not
Oh,
do that to
listen,
us.
I get up at 6:30 every morning during the week because I have to take the kids to school, and I mean I have to get four kids off to school, and everyone's like, you set an alarm, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
Nope.
I do. I have to because no matter what, I'm a really good sleeper, and I'm like I'll just sleep past it if I don't. But when it goes off, I hit snooze once, and then I'm up, and we're out the door. You know what I mean?
Oh, I envy you
I've got
because
my whole routine.
when I was young, the snooze, it was like, don't even bother, just get up because it's
Oh,
just, it's prolonged
I
pain.
know, and I have if I'm so comfortable, and like my dogs sleep with us, and like we could just be so cozy, and it's like when it's cold out, you're like, oh my god, or when it's raining, it's like I don't want to get up. I don't want to go.
I don't even set an alarm anymore because I know I'm going to be up
It's
anyway.
so funny.
And if I set
My
one,
mother's
then
that
I'm
way.
worried about the alarm all night long.
Oh, that's fine. If I have to, yeah, I always have it set just in case. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, because I got to leave by a certain time. Because
And then I'll be looking at the clock like, okay, you can sleep for 2 more hours. And
I
then
know.
I can't get back to sleep anyway. So I get up with the dogs and go watch TV.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I know. Sometimes I just can't. Like that's when like this is great. Like YouTube became a really good thing for like late night. Um, I don't know
I
if
don't know. My husband's just like, he asked me on Sunday, can you put the YouTube down for one
yeah, can
night
you
and
I
do
know.
dinner and a movie?
Sometimes, yeah, right. I know.
And I said yes, and I did
Sometimes
it.
this
And then I
becomes your
thought,
entertainment.
okay, it's been about 3 months now, and it's starting to be like he's like, okay, you need to put it down a few nights a week.
Exactly. It's like this becomes your entertainment, but sometimes you
Yeah,
gotta just know when to sometimes you know when to step away, you know what I mean? So
yes, I know. I don't even watch my streaming shows as much anymore.
I watched a really good movie last night, Roadhouse. So it's the remake of
I just
Roadhouse.
saw that's the movie we watched,
Did you
the new
so
one
the
with
new
Jake
one.
Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
Yes, isn't he
So
ripped? I was like, wow, if I was back in my 30s, you
oh,
know.
oh my god, he looks
Oh
fantastic.
my God, hottie, hottie, hottie.
It is. So I was exhausted. I got home from work. What time did I get in from work? It wasn't too late. It was probably like 8:30, quarter to 9. and I was like tired. You know, I had been on my feet all day, I had had something to eat earlier in the day, but we had a little something to eat when I got home. And then Mr. Infinity says, "Oh, I already watched this, but this was really good. I'll watch it again." And I said, "Okay." And I sat down. I said, half the time I fall asleep halfway through the movie, if not a quarter into the movie. Let me tell you something. I woke right the fuck up.
Yes, he
it
did.
was,
Right at the beginning, it was
it
like he took
was,
his shirt off, and I was like, "Oh my
I
god!"
was like,
And I
no.
didn't want to react too much because my husband said
I was like,
it was like,
really?
"Wow."
I know. And I thought that it was great that McGregor was in it too. You know what I mean? Because
Oh yeah,
his
he's funny.
character, I said to Mr. Infinity, I said his character reminded me of this like funny little leprechaun, even though he's not little.
Yes, that's
You know
what
what
I
I
told
mean?
my
He
husband.
was
Look
like
at the little
quirky.
leprechaun.
Yeah, that's what he was like. He's like do do do. But if you guys haven't seen it, you guys gotta watch. Now I want to watch the old one again because I haven't seen the old
Mm,
one in so
I
long.
love the original, and they did a
Yeah.
pretty good job on this one too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
it was so good. I stayed up for the whole thing. I was like, "Oh my God, this was so good."
I have
Because
got
I was gonna go
into
on last night. I was gonna go on last night. I'm like, "Forget it. I'm watching this movie."
yes, I
It's so
know.
good,
I
honeybees. You
told
gotta watch it.
Swiss, I said you got to watch it.
You
I
gotta
mean,
watch
that
it.
man has some abs.
You gotta watch it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey,
But
Bam.
I've been into this Shogun,
Hey.
the Japanese show. I mean, it's about the Japanese. Now they made a Shogun back in the 80s or 90s,
Okay.
and it's like a, I don't want to call it. It's not a trilogy. It's more of a. I mean, it is like a. It's an epic novel type thing.
Okay. Okay.
So it's several episodes. Um, but the this new version of it is very good.
Oh
But
wow.
the thing is, 50% or more is in Japanese and it's in subtitles.
Oh God. Sometimes I
So
hate
my husband don't have
Sometimes I
time.
hate that because then you miss the movie because you got to read everything. Good night,
Yes.
HD. Thanks for stopping in. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. How are
Night
you?
HD.
Hi, Bama. How are you, honey? Oh my God, so good to see you. Everybody's here. Hi. My prayers and my well wishes have been with you and Gracie, sweetheart. I hope everything is okay. Oh, I always am thinking of her. Oh my gosh, both of them. Oh my goodness. We were just talking about the new Roadhouse movie, Bama. It's so good.
Yes, if you need a distraction,
If you
watch
needed, I
that,
was just gonna
Bama.
say, if you need a distraction and something to,
Yes.
you know,
That is
that's
very
it.
distracting.
To something to drool over, something to laugh at.
It's like, oh
But
wow.
there were a lot of big names in there.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of Ana de Armas. She was in there.
Yeah.
She played the doctor. She's been in a lot of movies I've seen recently.
Even the young girl that run the bookstore, she's been in several shows.
Yes, where have I
Yes.
seen her
I
before?
like that little actress. She's
She's
good.
so adorable.
Yes. And the guy that plays her father, he's been in tons of shows too.
He was on American. Oh, there was a show. I forget the name of it. Was it um, American Crime or something like that? And it was one of those shows where they had 3 seasons and all the characters were the same, but they played different roles in every season. Um, oh God, now I can't think of the name of it.
I
I
can't,
think it was
he's been in tons of
Yeah,
these,
he's been on a
these
lot of stuff
more
too.
recent shows on Showtime and
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's a good distraction. Yeah.
yeah, McGregor's. I mean, I liked him before. He got all that money. But yeah, I agree, Amy. I still kind of like him. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, Drifter Nomad says they recently watched the Kill Bill series. Oh,
Oh, I
okay,
love Kill Bill.
okay, all right.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino. Anything by Quentin
I like
Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino too. I
Yes.
do. I do too.
Reservoir Dogs, one of his
Oh
best.
no.
I love Reservoir Dogs.
Oh no, Bama. Bama says she had a bad day today. I'm up for the 3 a.m. vital check to make sure everything's okay. Oh, Bama, I'm so sorry, honey. You're so strong. You both are so strong. I
I
was gonna
tell you, Bama, you got a lot of people out here rooting for you, and I
yeah, Bama, and
really
honestly, text me
hope that we
anytime.
encouraged you to do your GoFundMe. Please do the
Well,
GoFundMe.
oh, I will pimp the shit out of that. Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you right now, I mean, because now she can hear my voice, not just read what I write. Um, that it's so much easier for people like me who I don't give cash apps or PayPals and things like that. We can give to those and we can give it as an anonymous gift.
Right.
And it's a reputable platform. You
Correct.
know, it's a trustworthy platform. And I think you will get way more donators through that than you would through Cash App.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
just my opinion. And I don't know. I hope you do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if I lived closer, something that we do around here for like whenever families are going through something, whether whatever the case may be. There's one of those apps where like people would make meals for people, but there's like
Mm,
a thing like that where you can sign up for that. I mean, and if I lived closer, although you might be able to do it. I mean, I know you're at the hospital a lot, but you might be able to do it, and you can even just have.
and that way people can give big
Well, they
donations.
can, yeah, like if they
And
wanted to,
we
if you wanted an
and
order
me
from a
personally,
restaurant or
I feel
something.
secure in giving a donation through the GoFundMe.
Yeah, definitely. Well, she's got to do what she's comfortable with, but you know what?
Yes,
Sometimes,
yes, it's totally up
sometimes,
to her. Yeah.
sometimes you have to not her, but sometimes people have to, put their pride aside and not be fearful of.
Oh, who cares about that
I don't.
evil
Yeah,
person?
exactly. Like, and I
No,
know it's hard
she
because
ain't no.
everybody's different. Everybody's different. You know what I
I
mean?
know. Everybody's got
Um,
their limit what they can take, you know.
I don't. You know what, Bama? I don't think you do. I think that, and if you want me to try to help you to set it up, I can certainly, I would absolutely um, be more than willing to help you. I
I'll
don't think
tell
you,
you with them GoFundMe's, as far as I mean, I've given to GoFundMe's that don't have any information like that. They might have a name, like a first name,
okay,
but
Amy's
it doesn't
saying,
have to have
you're
your
right.
full name on there or any
Amy
of
is
your
saying,
personal information.
yeah, Amy is saying that you don't have to. And Honeybees says that you can set it up with a username. I think you can name it anything because there was a
Yeah.
family in my neighborhood years ago. This was so tragic, but their house caught on fire and literally they lost everything. And I was heartbroken because it literally, like, it was still smoldering when I was taking the kids to school one morning and we drove by and we're like, oh my
Oh,
God. Like, it was just, it happened so fast. And one of their friends, because there were kids and everything like that, there were animals. There's like three kids there and they lost everything. So one of their friends set up a GoFundMe for, because I said, I don't even know the family because we had just moved to the neighborhood and we really didn't know, especially people down the street, you know what I mean? And I said, oh God, if I knew them, I wish I could do something. And it was right around when COVID started. So nobody was just delivering things to people because you couldn't, you know what I mean? Um, but the friend of theirs had set up a GoFundMe and they had named it something like because of the fire. Like, they didn't put out a lot of the personal
yeah.
information.
I've given to things that doesn't have a whole
Yeah.
lot of stuff, but I
Yeah,
knew who it
exactly,
was
right.
about.
She could put
Yeah.
Bama and Gracie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yes, personal info can be kept secret, and I think it should be. I think
Yes.
it should be, and that doesn't mean that you're fraudulent, that just means that you're protecting
No.
yourself.
Yes. Protect
Well, you
yourself.
know how people can spin things. Oh, they don't wanna put all the information out there, blah, blah, blah. Yes, exactly. See, look, Amy knows, especially when you have we don't have any crazy stalkers, Amy. We have none of those.
Amy
I don't
knows.
know what
Yes.
you're talking about. I don't even know.
Amy's on it. I love it.
Yes, yes. And like I said, there is also the thing, and I mean, I know you're back and forth to the hospital, Bama, but for food, you know what I mean? You can also, even if you made a wish list, you can do a wish list on Amazon for groceries.
Yes.
Um, you can even register, or you can let people know of some restaurants in the area that, like, if you want like a gift certificate to some type of a restaurant. I mean, if it's a national chain restaurant that you can go to, you can also do things like that. Oh, yeah, I love that. Name it something like Gracie's Fun.
Yes,
Exactly.
you
There we
don't
go.
have
Yep,
any
yep.
of that personal stuff on there.
Okay. Oh, see, look, here we go. See, we're getting down to business tonight. Amy's going to email you. She's going to find out and email you.
Yeah,
Amy's good like that. Amy's really good like that. She's a good research
because
assistant.
I would really see Bama and Gracie really benefit from the people that care.
Bama, here's
You
the thing.
know,
I'm going to tell you right now. I feel terrible for the fact that you're getting um, trolled like that. You know, um, and I think at some point you have to accept all of the love and all of the good well wishes and prayers, and you not you. I'm just saying when people are going through this in general, they have to be able to block out all of that negativity. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Amy. She says, "Fuck them." Yep, exactly. Yep. I mean, and it's hard. You know, it's hard when you go through something tragic and then it gets made into something else or people make a mockery of it. And you know what? That's just simply projection. It's just simply, in my mind, it's just projection. You know what I mean? They're putting their stuff on you, regardless of what it is. And so you can't think about that because at the end of the day, no one's going to come knocking on your door asking for anything back, you know? And I think you need to do what is best for you and for Gracie, you know, even thinking about the future. You know what I mean?
yes,
Um,
because I truly believe there are so many people out there that
yeah.
are just we're just I don't do cash apps. I wish it was that easy. I wish I could trust everybody.
Hmm.
And you just can't on the YouTube, and it's hard,
Yeah,
and
it
it's,
is.
you know, but GoFundMe is a completely reputable
Mm.
company that runs these funds,
Right.
and they protect both sides. They
Correct. They
protect the
do.
people getting
They
it,
do.
and they protect the people
Well,
giving
yeah,
it.
because then I think they're even more on their P's and Q's now because there have been some scams over the years.
Yes, and they protect everybody from that, both sides.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, I'm just highlighting the comments here. Absolutely. Yep. No. And
And that's
listen,
the best I can say about it.
it's just
I
like,
won't
you know, no, you would never let
say
somebody
more
stand in your
about it.
way. Like, Bama, think of it like this, if this helps. You would never let somebody that's insignificant to you, that absolutely has no fucking moral compass, brain, whatever, get in the way of you giving proper medical treatment to your daughter, right? You would
Yes,
say,
don't
I
give
don't,
them that
it doesn't
power.
matter. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to listen to the doctors. I'm going to do what I need to do, which is best for my daughter. You got to kind of think of it in the same sense, you know? Um, because it comes from a place of jealousy and it comes from a place of projection, in my opinion. Exactly. And you have all of us to
There's
absolutely
way more of us than there are of those few crappy
trust me.
people.
No one messes with my kids. Nobody. And no one messes with anybody else's kids either, as far as I'm concerned, you know? No one messes. Yeah. SG was screaming, "Why don't I donate to the hospital that is helping my child the other night?"
Oh
What
my God.
exactly does she think I have?
The families that are there are not in a place to donate to the hospital.
You know what?
That's for people like me. Okay, Bama? That's for and my husband and people that have money to donate to
And I'm gonna tell
hospitals.
yes.
Oh,
And I'll tell you something else.
that's not to be your worry.
It's not because there are people out there and there are plenty of ways that you can give back at some point in time. Like I'll give you a perfect example. My mother years ago battled breast cancer, right? And very lucky they caught it early on. She went through her treatment, she went into remission, she and has come out of this the other end like a little spitfire, like, you know, which that's exactly how my mother is. And what she did as her give back to the cancer hospital was she started donating her time 1 or 2 days a week and working with the doctors that helped save her life. And she then give back and worked with a lot of cancer patients and volunteering there. And that was her give back, you know? Um, you know, a lot of these places run on a lot of different things. They run on donations, they run on good staff, they run on doing the they have those telethons or whatever they used to do, to raise money. Um, they require, they rely on volunteers. They rely on a lot of different
Yes,
moving parts.
there's tons of good people out there
And
giving to those places. That's not what you need to do right now. You need to take care of your little girl.
she says, I have lost everything I have worked for my entire life the past 2 years, but that doesn't matter to me right now. Gracie is my only concern. Exactly. I've started over before and I'm not afraid. I completely, from a different standpoint of going through stuff in my own life, understand that tremendously. And as long as your baby's okay and as long as you're there to be by her side, then that's all that matters, honey. And so when I say be easy and lean on us to help you
Yeah,
in whatever way, setting it up, managing it, getting rid of the people and the haters, donating to it, all of those components, all you got to do is just sit and rest easy. You know,
yes, yes.
I've
Let
talked with
let
Gracie
good people
I've
help
spoken
you.
to Gracie on the phone, and she is a beautiful, smart, intelligent, just full of life little girl. I say little girl, but she's not even that little anymore, but she is. She's a little girl.
She's
You
still
know?
yeah, she's still a little girl, yeah.
No, she is. She's a little girl. I mean, she really is. She's and you just need to be able to. Oh, sorry.
Is that a puppy?
No, it's we just put an addition on our house, and then where the new addition meets the old part of the house, when it rains in my
Oh,
living room, sometimes it starts raining in my living room, and we've been trying to figure out where this little leak is coming
oh,
from,
that's not
and
good.
it just startled me because it just started raining in a little bucket that I have.
Okay.
I
Got
always, oh, baby, you just don't. It's like, what the heck? Oh, yeah. It's
check.
amazing. Sorry, it startled me. I'm like, oh, great. It's going to start raining in here now. I got to put a towel in there. Hold on one second. Oh, I'll drop the link, honeybees. Hold on one second, hun. Let me just go grab a towel so it doesn't
Yeah,
make
come
that
on
drip.
over,
It
honeybees.
doesn't make it doesn't make the drip noise. Oh my God, I can't believe that after we went through this whole edition for the past year, and now it's like we got this one little leak in the room. Oh, see, now it stopped. That's so weird. Hold on. Let me copy this here. Hold on. Guys, give me 1 second. All right, honeybees. There you go, honey. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just gotta grab a towel. Hold on.
Yeah, there's times in your life when you do got to lean on somebody. And I know it's hard when you're a hardworking person and you're used to doing it on your own, but sometimes you can't do it all on your own. You know, you got to just you kind of got to just swallow your pride a little bit and let good people help you, cuz there's going to come a time further down the road when things are better and you'll be able to play it forward, you know, and that time will come and you'll know when it comes. But right now, you need to do, what's best for you and your little girl. And there's not a decent person in the world that would fault you for that.
All right, here we go.
And anybody else, they can go fuck themselves.
That's
You know?
right. They can. Oh, here we go. Hi,
And those people
honeybees.
don't matter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, honeybees.
Hey, baby.
Now I'm really gonna be up all night with this leak. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh,
You tell them, honeybees. You tell her to let us help her.
Let me
um,
put on the chat real quick so I can talk to Bama.
what's that?
Okay.
Bama, and we've talked before, we've texted back and forth. I was a mother of a son who battled T cell lymphoma at 15 years old, and St. Jude was where they sent us. And that was the best place I've ever been to in my life. And they did everything that they could to save my son, and he ended up living 10 more years. So, in a time like this, It is so stressful for a mother to watch her child, especially at the age of 15, when they can talk to you, tell you what's happening. You see them go through so much pain and they don't say one word. They smile through it all. They fight. And you sit back and you lose everything that you had because your finances go to shit. And it's hard. It is the hardest thing on families. It tears families apart.
Yeah.
And for a single mother, it's harder because she doesn't have someone helping to hold her up. Bama, God led you to this group so we could hold you up and hold Gracie up.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you to please not worry about one single person. This one single person doesn't, can I cuss on here?
Of course you can.
This one single person, SG, I'm speaking to you, bitch. You don't fucking matter.
Damn
You
right.
don't fucking matter because
That's right.
this child is what matters, you cunt. And I'll tell you, I never donated to St. Jude and they saved my son's life.
Right.
What the fuck are you so angry about?
Hmm.
She
That
ain't
you
gave
would
a dollar to
that
St. Jude.
you would abuse a child, a
Yeah.
mother of a child that is sick. You're sick, lady. You're sick.
It's amazing. But you know what? For the one rotten egg or apple, or
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it, it's hard to look past that. And you have so many really good people that can do as
Yeah.
much or as little, but it's something.
It's that saying, don't
Exactly.
bad apple spoil the whole
And
thing.
There are
every like
people out
every
there who
little bit
want to
helps.
bless you
Every little bit
and
helps.
help you. Please let them help you. I set up a GoFundMe for my mother when she was dying of lung cancer.
Hmm.
People, my stepdad tried to say I was stealing money. This is what I was up against. And
Amazing.
he was married to my mom.
Yeah.
It was crazy, girl. It was absolutely nuts.
Anytime that there's something to do with money, and they say, what do they say? Weddings and funerals bring out the best and the worst in people.
Yes.
Right.
But you know what? When people are giving money, they're giving it. The people out here like me, I want to give it, but I can't
You're
give.
giving it out of your heart,
Yes,
and you
but
can't
do it.
give unless there's
uh,
a way to give.
Yes, I can't. I gotta have
Yeah.
like GoFundMe because
Right.
that's for
Mhm.
both of us.
Yeah.
And
I
I can
agree.
give it anonymously. I don't need recognition.
Yeah, exactly,
It
BB. It's
protects
not a
me
yeah,
and it helps Bama.
exactly.
You know, but Cash App doesn't protect me because I'm sorry, Cash App is okay, but it does not hold up to GoFundMe. You know,
Right.
Well, and
True.
in GoFundMe, you can send a higher amount
you can send
if you
thousands
want to.
through
You can't
GoFundMe
do that on Cash App.
exactly, and I
So
would not.
GoFundMe is the way to go.
It is. It
Yes,
absolutely. And it's there for a reason because you know why? People went through shit like this for so
I
long.
give to the elephants
Right.
in Africa through GoFundMe. That's how
Mhm.
their donations,
Right.
all the wildlife
Right.
I give to, I go through GoFundMe.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That's how they do it, Bama. And if those big organizations trust those people, you should trust those people too.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you something, Bama. She's a special person, and I will just stand here and apologize for that bitch. Because she's a special kind of fucking person to me. I would whoop her motherfucking ass if she was standing in front of me. And yes, SG, that is, I guess, what you would call, in my opinion,
I
whatever
love
you
it
want
in
to
you, honey.
call it,
Love it in you.
whatever you want to call it, I don't care.
Hmm.
You're a mean, evil bitch.
She is, and don't listen to her, Bama.
No.
Just shut
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
don't
want her to get in, and
research
I feel
it,
bad because I don't
because
want
guess what? We got your back on that one.
Mhm.
We will beat her
I want
back with
Bama though to
every comment
hear
we
I
make.
want Bama to hear our hearts though because and I understand like sometimes when you're a certain type of person, it only takes one person that drives so much negativity into you and that's what you can become hyper focused on. You know, some people have a very easy way of saying, you know what, I'm not going to let it affect me, but I mean it obviously and I feel terrible that it has affected her, you know.
I
And
do too. I do too,
It's
Cindy.
like
But
an
I will
evil
say
worm
this.
that's in your ear and
Let me tell you something. I've been
don't do
through
it.
hell and back. I've
mhm.
watched my son die in front of me,
Oh my
my
goodness.
mother die,
Ugh,
my brother has died,
wow.
my father just died a year ago.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
So, you know what? Fuck what people think. That is your child.
Let me tell you, like I just said, she would never stand between you, her, and giving Gracie proper medical treatment.
And let
You got to
her
think of it the
contact
same
St.
way.
Jude.
You got to think of it the same way.
They will laugh in her face.
Exactly.
My son was a patient for
And I
10
have to say,
years.
Bama, in my experience and in my watching this all these years with her, it's all talk.
It is
Mhm.
all
All
talk.
talk.
Mhm.
She
You
was
know,
going to sue. If she was going to do anything, she
it's
would have
all
done
She's
it
a
by
big
now.
ass bully.
She's
That's
been
all she
that's
saying
is.
that
exactly what
shit,
it is.
Bama, for four
Yes.
years.
Yeah, she's just a big
All,
bully,
you know,
full of hot air.
there are people on the internet that you have to be careful of because you just don't.
Mhm.
But
You do.
she's just, in my opinion, she's just a lot
Mhm.
Oh,
of a
she's going
different.
to sue me every day for the last two
Oh,
months.
go ahead.
Oh, to
You
bring
know
it
what?
on.
Anybody that knows the law, like,
She ain't
I
got a
laugh.
leg to
I
stand.
laugh. I
And
laugh.
actually, Bama, you do have a harassment case against her.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am, you do. And
You've got an
especially
excellent
if she
harassment case against
contacts
her.
St. Jude.
She ain't got no money to give, but you got a hell of a harassment case.
she's certainly got an opinion. That's for damn sure,
Yeah.
and a very skewed one at that. There's no, there's no reason for her to be wanting to sue anybody about anything because
Oh, give me a break.
She's a bitter old
Jesus.
bitch.
Really?
She
you
ain't
have
got
Sue
nothing.
me, bitch. Try to sue me. I'll give you my fucking garden.
you have to you have to know the law. And I laugh because I listen to this sometimes, and I'm like, God,
Exactly.
she doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And I just shake.
Normal people that in the real world, we know the law at least
Hmm.
that she's full of shit.
Oh, I know, Bama. Trust me, I know.
And if she ever tries to send a picture about your daughter to a hospital,
Oh.
right there, please let her do that because that solidifies
Hmm.
a case against her.
Yes.
Let her do that because it that will get you your case, hook, line, and sinker.
Hmm.
You know
Yep.
that ain't
Phoebe's
a
right.
lie, girl. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass.
No.
That's the truth.
You know what? Things shouldn't have to be this difficult when things are already
No.
No,
difficult in someone's life.
but you
Yeah.
see these there's some these people in the community that need help, and you notice it's only a couple of people that just cause strife for it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And I don't understand that. It's like, how can you be so callous, you know
People not happy with their own lives.
but don't let
Look,
her get
I have a
what.
whole channel that goes after a grifter called Drones Are
Oh,
Eagles.
I watch you in the bushes on your other.
Do you, Cindy?
I'm still started watching too. I'm still in the bushes.
Sometimes I
Come
feel
on in, ladies, and join
I'm
the
gonna
beehive.
I'm talking. I've
but
been,
see, I don't know the whole history of him. I just know
oh,
he's not a
I've
good
been
guy.
watching. I've been
Oh, wow.
part of the Kensington community for a
I've been
long.
hearing things about him.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I've been in
And
Kensington for a long time.
he kind of came with the territory with a bunch of the other channels that I was sub to, and
Yep.
I've been, but I listened to when you, well, because I know Quick Vic and all those people, and
Lego.
yes, Lego was the first. That's how I found this community was friggin' through Lego, believe it or not. Like, oh my god, everyone's like,
But
how did you
this
find this?
guy, this drones guy, is a
Oh, my god,
sleaze, isn't he?
I love Lego.
Oh, man. Oh, he's a piece of shit,
Girl, let me
BB.
tell you, you guys do a good job of investigating and all of that stuff. I listened to the whole thing when the sister came on panel and the mother came on panel. I've been listening.
Girl.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was crazy.
I know, I know.
I mean, if your sister and your mother is talking shit about you, you know it's bad.
Well, he molested his sisters, and there was
Oh,
just a whole bunch of bad stuff.
So I want to go back to this comment that she
Yes,
says.
please.
Sorry, real quick. I don't want to get off track here, but
no, no, yeah. Let's
Pam
stay
says
focused on
here,
Bam. Yeah.
she says, I'm wondering if she really would. This drip is not going away in my living room, by the way. She says, I'm wondering if she really would send a picture of my bald child to St. Jude. They would be furious. It is absolutely obvious she is sick. Okay, so
Yes.
now there is a law. Now, I don't know if it's for every state. Okay, and I'm going to speak not like I'm going to speak from what I know. I'm going to
It's
paraphrase.
not gospel, but you pretty
Right. Yeah,
much
I'm going to paraphrase it.
you
So,
kind of know what.
Mhm.
all right. So, you guys, well, some of you guys may know. Well, I know Amy knows. I know Bama knows. My niece was tragically killed in the Sandy Hook school shootings, and everybody knows about the
Oh
Sandy
my
Hook school
God.
shootings.
Yes,
And
yes, I remember.
all the families that were impacted tragically by that event. Everybody kind of knows about the stories of, the big ones like Alex
Squeeze
Jones.
bag
And
talks bad about them. Yeah.
they also,
Mhm.
there is something that they came up with, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a law that basically is to protect families from harassment when there are tragic events going on. Okay.
Yeah.
And it really kind of stemmed from so much of this conspiracy theory. And it really, yes, I understand freedom of speech, but like they were inciting people that were mentally
It's
ill to go after the
yeah,
families,
Yes. And
and
it's
they were
against the
using
law to
them
get a
as the
friend called
vessels
shit like
to
that.
yada, yada,
yeah,
yada.
harassing.
That point is that they're finally coming up with laws because they're like people cannot be trolled like that. I mean, there were so many tragic things that happened after the fact because of things like that. Families got
Mhm,
divorced. There was a father that committed suicide. I mean,
mhm,
these were on top of them already grieving such a terrible, awful, horrific, tragic event in our lives. Like it took me 10 years to even speak about it publicly because it was that impactful in my life. What
mhm.
I'm saying is that there's new laws that they're coming up with to protect people. And I feel like whatever that law is, there's got to be something where Bama is that could protect her. I mean, and I know Bama with the
I tell
hospital.
you, one phone call to the local news
Well, what
about
I was
what
going to say
she's,
is,
Yes.
and she's done.
well, you start,
Yeah.
I think you start, in my opinion, you start right where she's getting treatment. So every hospital has,
Mhm.
you have like a, what is it, like a case manager person, right?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say
They're
earlier. Go to
they're
the
linked
case
with
manager.
obviously psychologists and social workers and also people that know the law in and out where you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm,
There's attorneys that work with the groups there. And I don't think that this would be the first time, unfortunately, that somebody who's going through a tragic event with their child would maybe get trolled. So I wonder if there's
mhm.
a local resource
She
just
needs to
within
tell those
the
people what's
hospital.
going on
I
Yeah,
wonder
she
if there's,
does.
yeah, I wonder if there's somebody even within the hospital to go to ask for advice,
because people will protect you, Bama.
right?
Yeah, you have a
There
case
are
manager.
resources.
Whenever
Yeah,
you get to St. Jude, they
right.
give you a case manager.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, that's like your probably your first go-to is to say, listen, I want to um, talk with somebody to know what my rights are, to know what Gracie's rights are, to know what
Right.
we can put in place to protect us. Okay. Now, it could be something for online, it could be something for in person, it could be something, anything, because even if somebody receives something in the mail and they have protections in place, that's illegal too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
there's a lot of these different laws that you have to kind of, they don't just come to you and say, here, we're going to put this out in front of you here, because obviously they don't want to scare people, but there are laws and there are protections in place. You just have to start, I think, where you're at with her and go to those people. And maybe they might not know anything. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Right.
Um, and Bama, I can talk to you offline too, because I'm pretty good at,
I guarantee you, there's somebody
there's
that knows
gotta be.
how they
Yeah.
can help.
Yeah. Amy says there's really nice people in Honeybees. Yes, there are. She's got good people over there.
Especially the hospitals for children. They're
Yeah.
going to advocate for the children.
Well, they're going to
Hell
advocate
yeah.
and for the
And
families
St.
too.
Jude, let me tell you something. St. Jude ain't the place to mess with. I'm just
No,
gonna tell you.
No,
no. Well, they have a
because
very good reputation for a lot of different
It's
reasons.
$1 billion company that is saving children's life every year. Danny Thomas don't mess with the St.
Yeah,
Jude.
and they have a stellar reputation,
Yes, they
and
do.
Well, they've been
and
doing it
they
for so long that
would
they got their shit
they are not,
together, you
would
know?
not put up with this shit.
No, they no.
Uh, so, Bama, you got us to support you. I'm so glad I went live tonight because I'm so glad we can talk
I'm
about this.
glad you did too, because I know when
No, no,
Melissa
no, no, no. I'm not
she
saying to
was
bring,
talking to me about that
she says it
too.
would be embarrassing to even bring up SG's behavior to her.
No.
What I would,
Don't be embarrassed. Be
I
protected.
think what
You
you,
have to protect your child.
I think what you can say to them is you're wondering, like, you can just say that you don't have to go into a lot of specifics. You can just say online, you have a support group online and there are people coming in and that are, harassing and this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
And you're wondering what parameters are in place or what you can do to protect you and your daughter. And you don't have to go into a lot of details. You know what I mean?
yeah. They're not going to dig through your whole life, but
No.
they will give
Right,
you
right.
I mean,
tropes of what you need to know.
right. You
Yeah.
just need to kind of put it to them like that, just to say, that you're getting some online harassment from people who are supporting you, and you're part of a group of people that are giving you and Gracie a lot of support. And there is somebody that is going around and trying to, falsify what you're going through, and you want to know what protections are in place or what you can
Well,
do or who to speak
yeah.
to further about that.
Yeah, and let
Oh,
them know.
yeah, right. They would, she goes, they would check out her channel and be like, woo.
Yeah, yeah, let them know that she has threatened to contact St. Jude. They need to know that.
I tell you, if she got one phone call from a case manager
Oh, I'll tell
that
you
you need to
what.
lay off, she would probably shit her pants.
Oh, and sit and spin in it.
No shit, right? Because I'm really, I'm really up in arms over this subject,
Yeah.
and
Well,
because she's
BB,
low anyway. But with adults is one thing, but with kid, that's a whole nother deal. And especially a poor little kid.
I tell her call CPS. Call them because they're going to come to the hospital and see that your child is sick and see that you're sleeping there on a
And
couch.
let the local news go to her house and interview her why you're doing this to a sick child.
Exactly.
She
Harassing
wants
a sick child.
notoriety. She gonna get it, and not in a good way.
Listen, I'll tell you, I don't live
Send
too
it to her
I
local
don't
news.
I don't live too far from where she's at, so I can always
Yeah.
yeah,
Send the
That's
video
what
of,
I'm
be in
of
city,
a
be in
recording.
sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, send a video,
Send the
a
news.
recording of her and send it in
Send it
over there
into
to
the
her
local
local news.
and them shitty things, and watch what the local news does with it.
Yes, Toot Toot. That's what I was just saying, Toot Toot. I don't know
Hey,
where
toot
you
toot.
came from, but I like your name.
Hi, toot toot. They're a bush listener. Well, thank you for listening in the
Thank
bushes.
you for listening.
If we can
Toot
give a thumb,
Toot.
if you can give a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed, we appreciate it very much over here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I don't know. I'm good at making videos. I could send you a video of her talking smack and send that shit in. I'm just saying. I mean, look, guys. You when you come up against someone like this, first number one, you gotta have thick skin and you gotta not give a
Mhm.
shit.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
And I
Where
don't know what it is, but
gals come in,
this,
honeybees.
yeah, this YouTube shit don't bother me.
Yep.
It just don't. I don't know if I've put up a wall and that's just how I deal with it, but that's me. I'm 50 years old and I don't give a fuck anymore.
There you go. And she's scared of
You,
me anyway.
yeah, you can't scare me. You can't take nothing that hasn't been taken
Listen,
from me.
when you've been through what you've been through, honeybees, when I've been through what I've been through in life,
Hmm.
you look at bullshit like this and you go, "Psh, this is not for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've already been hurt. I've
Exactly.
already been hurt.
And you
You
You think
think
can't
you're
you
gonna
let
can hurt
her,
you think
me?
you're
don't let her
you
win.
think you're gonna do
Please
worse?
let her
No,
win.
I don't think so.
I'm
Right.
rooting for you to not let her win. You know,
That's exactly
we
right.
can't force you to do it, but please don't let her win. Let us win for you. you know?
We, like I said, we all together are so strong because everybody can do their part. Like Honeybees came on here to talk about certain things, like when it comes to the GoFundMe and also about St. Jude's, and
Mhm.
BB and Amy says she can help her, and I can help her set up the GoFundMe, or Bam if you want me to look
Lissa's
into
been in
some of
there,
the laws.
other
The best
girls.
thing, the best thing you can do is get ahead of it, so you know
Yes.
you already know you're in the right. You're not doing anything wrong, but having
Right.
that mindset of knowing you have everything in place to combat whatever comes that way. And it's like almost an
Uh-huh.
automatic thing where you don't even have to worry about shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Get ahead of it.
Get ahead of it.
It's like a journalist. Get ahead of
Exactly.
that
Get
shit.
ahead of
I
it.
mean, just in this little community, if you combine the subscribers and the ones that are on your side,
Yeah.
you've got 5,000 plus people at least on your side, Bama. She has
Mhm.
a couple of people, and
Hmm.
that's it.
That's
She
it.
is, it's her and two people in her chat.
Yeah. I mean,
So, I mean, Bama, it's all of us against her.
yeah.
And I know it's hard because when you're going through something emotionally, it's just one more thing to just drag
Yeah.
you
To
down.
deal with.
It's
It's
hard.
just
It's
one
like
more thing
you're not
for her
thinking
to
in
deal
your right
with.
mind because it's like you're so vulnerable as it is. And when somebody
Yes.
takes advantage of somebody
Let
that's
us take some weight off your shoulders.
exactly,
Yes, exactly.
exactly. And you know what? The only time I've ever really spoken about SG, and Bama will tell you this, is when I've gone, I get hell bent on putting her in her place. You know,
Mhm.
because of the things that she has said about Bama. And I'm just like, that's, when you speak about children, it's just no matter what, if you're speaking about them directly or indirectly, or you're making reference to children, and a parent and all this other stuff. I mean, Bama, you've heard what she's even said about me, and it's not even in comparison, but I mean, she has made comments that like, I shouldn't be a mother and I shouldn't have my children and I should have them taken away.
Jesus.
And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Like, I'm a good mother and I know that, and I'll stand strong. And Bama, I know you're a good mother, and
She's
you need
just
to stand
angry because
strong
she
with
ain't
that,
got her own
and you need
child.
to be strong for your daughter
You
because
Yes,
she
got
ma'am.
needs to
strong
feed
mothers
off of that
inside.
strength. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Telling you, when the mom is strong and the child can feed off of that strength, no matter how old they are when they're sick in the hospital. And this is coming from
Mhm.
somebody who was very sick at one time in a hospital, and my
Mhm.
mother's strength was my everything, and my children gave me strength. I was the one who was sick, but it
Right.
gave it gave me strength, and that is the best thing that you can do for her, because I truly believe
Mhm.
over matter does exist, and it is very prevalent, especially when you're going through something medically. And
Mhm.
I know that because I'm a testament of
Hey,
that.
Valdez.
Hey Valdez, how are
Yeah. Hi,
you? How are you
Valdez. I hope you're feeling
feeling?
better.
I
How
hope you're
are you?
well. Yeah.
I had heard that you weren't 100%, and in the beginning I had given prayers and well wishes to everybody. I didn't want to say any names, but I knew that you were one of the people, so I hope that you're doing good. Thanks for coming in. This is the late nighters. We're having a good
Yes.
night tonight.
This is a crusade for Gracie.
That's
You know,
right.
you're right. Too. I did hear that. I heard that
Mm.
half-ass apology. Yeah, yeah.
And I
That
will
was,
fight
yeah.
that biatch with everything I got, Bama.
That's
Trust me.
right.
I'll go over there and rattle her cage every chance I get if I got.
Listen, it doesn't even matter. Honestly, if you give it no light, it won't grow.
That's true, but
If you
sometimes
give it no water, it won't
somebody
grow.
like that, you kind of got to put
We
a
got to
foot,
focus on what's
you know.
important, and that's not, to me, that's not
Mhm.
important.
I might have to put a foot up the ass on that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
Give it no light, give it no water. And we give it to Gracie and we give it to Bama, and we focus our efforts on something positive. Yeah, yes,
Do
yeah.
not believe her apology. Tomorrow she will be back to
Oh,
doing the same shit.
Yeah.
that was for optics, and those were the
Because she's
worst optics
probably
I've ever
listening to
seen.
this.
That was for optics, and it was the worst optics I've ever seen. Like, you can't
Yes.
even
Yes.
act. Like, come on, really? Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't listen to. Mm-mm.
In my
Don't
friend.
believe that snake, Bama. Don't believe it for a minute.
Oh no, Valdez.
I
That
don't
is
know
a
about
spiritual
this.
snake, so don't believe it.
I'm so sorry you're
She
And you
half
sick.
don't need apologies from people like
she
that.
half Tutu. When did she half-ass apologize? Was it earlier today?
Tried, I
Or
think. I
yes?
didn't hear it, but I heard she tried.
No. Oh, because you know what? She privates her lives and then puts them
Yes.
back up. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then she goes, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You could play her own voice back
And
and
she
she
will
will
say it.
say she didn't do it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is how delusional that crazy bitch is.
That's why
That's right. Here we go.
when
You know
someone
what?
came over and
I
said she
like
was
this.
talking about my son, and I'm like,
Oh,
what?
please.
Hold on just a minute. No, 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 no.
I think we
You
all need
can.
to.
Oh,
Valdez
I'm
just
gonna
gave
get
me
on her about that too, then, honeybee.
Valdez just gave
Let's
me a
see,
great
I
idea.
mean, I ain't heard that part yet. And
She
so,
said that I shouldn't be using my platform for my grief and something about my. I didn't hear
oh,
it.
but we're
You
supposed
can
to feel
use it for
sorry for
whatever the
her
fuck you want to use
taking
it for.
Right,
for.
right, BB.
Did
Exactly.
everybody hear Izzy Izzy's? I thought Izzy Izzy did an excellent video.
Yes.
Oh,
And I
I
don't
love
know
when
Izzy
Izzy,
Izzy,
I
but
love when Izzy
props
will come
to
in and
you,
comment.
Izzy Izzy, if you're out there.
Hmm.
Because that
Hmm.
was one of the best explanations of all of it. What we
I
all
believe I believe Izzy is the one who came into my chat and told me that SG said that about me and my son, and I
Who
didn't
cares?
hear her say anything, but I had several people that I trust within the community that heard it. I couldn't find it. I went through and couldn't find it, but she could have privatized it. So
it's hard to listen to all of her
it
clip
is. There's hours
I've
and
been doing.
hours.
hours and hours.
I
It would
tried.
take you'd lose good parts of your life for a shitty.
Yeah, yeah. And all I learned is, people are douchebag whores and,
Yeah.
you know, uh, how she's going to get at people.
And that's why I want Bama to know don't let her steal that from you because she's just a piece of shit. She's a fucking blowhard douchebag. She's a douchebag herself, you know,
I
and
love.
don't let
Hmm.
her steal
I
that.
love what Valdez wrote here, Team Gracie. I think that we should all on our channels do hashtag Team Gracie at the end of our channel.
Yes.
I think that we should all start doing that because
I think that would agree.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go in and I'm gonna change mine to hashtag Team Gracie because
Yes,
you know
Okay.
what?
we're
That's
trying
just gonna
to
put positive
get
vibes
her
out
to do the
there.
GoFundMe because that's where you're going to get the most help.
We're gonna
Bama.
listen,
Bama.
Bama.
Let me
We
tell you
will stalk.
something.
We will stalk the crap out of you, Bama, and make sure that you're good. I promise you that. It'll be in a good way
Because there's
though.
tons of good people on here, and it's nothing against you, Bama. It's just because
No,
there's so many
it's not
scammers.
you. It's
People are afraid
if
of
it
cash.
wasn't, if it wasn't,
Hmm.
if it wasn't
Yes,
Bama
and
and Gracie,
GoFundMe is a solid, solid, solid company.
Yes. Yes.
And they protect both people, you know,
Yes.
and that is where I mean, it's going to benefit you so 1,000 times more than a Cash App would.
yep,
Hmm.
yep. No, because you need to think about the future too. Like even if right now
Yeah,
things are okay, sometimes down the line you got to think about that too.
I don't want Grace
Hmm.
to get a couple $100. I want her to get 100,000.
Well, and you know what we could even do too is on one of our channels or on a couple of our channels, we can even do a night where we promote it. It
Exactly,
wouldn't
Yes,
be
Cindy.
like
most of the channels, Cindy, have been trying to
I've
promote.
done it, the
Yes,
Cash App.
no,
I
but
have
but we can't
done the Cash
do it
App,
with
but
how
do
you
like a night where we
you
promote
gotta
the
have the GoFundMe.
GoFundMe,
where
Yes,
we
yes.
and
promote the
promote it,
GoFundMe, almost
and
like a fundraiser, but not on our channel.
Well, we could do it on different nights. That
Right,
way
right,
it's spread out amongst the community.
and even
And it
but
during the
what's she
day.
gonna do to the Go? She can't hurt your GoFundMe.
no, she can't touch
She's
nothing,
a
Bam.
bitter scammer. That GoFundMe will take legal action
I
against
love
her
this.
if
Oh, yes,
she leaves
they will.
alone.
I love this.
Yes, they
You know
will.
what? We have already a little plan in place. And you know what, Bama? You don't have to do much. You just have to let us help you and Gracie.
Yes,
And you need to be able to rest easy because you need that and your daughter needs that. I think that
that's
that's
it.
the most important things that we
And
can.
then you could just sit back and heal and let her heal,
Yes.
go through her treatment and heal. And you could breath, take a
Oh,
breath
God.
where you
Yeah,
can be like,
because let me tell
oh my
you, that's
God,
the
I don't have
hardest
to worry
thing.
about groceries. Oh my God, I don't have
Hmm.
gas money. Oh, you know what I
Yes,
mean? Take a breath so you could at least sleep, get
Easy.
6 or 8 hours of sleep,
Lean back a little bit.
Yes. Let us take that off your shoulders.
Yeah. I love this. I think this is great.
I do too, Cindy. I'm so glad that I woke up.
I am so glad that I had family coming in from out of town and then this leak that's like,
See, it's
See how
Easter.
God
God works
works?
that way.
See how God works? He
it's
comes,
Yep.
brings
amazing.
us all together to come
It's
out
Yep.
with this
amazing.
plan.
Oh, we
That's
love
real
you, honey.
God working in a real way.
That's right, BB.
And Bama,
Amen.
you gotta understand that for the one bad egg, like I said, and she's got to, and that person has to remember too that at one time, and I wasn't around then, but at that time when she needed money, she got a decent amount of money herself from a GoFundMe also. So as much as she wants to say that like people got her GoFundMe taken down, well, she
No,
also,
they didn't. She took it down on her own,
she
and
took
I
it
went
down on her
that
own.
through
Yeah,
with her.
exactly. Yes,
I'm sorry,
exactly.
but
Yes,
I get so worked up
100%.
over this. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, 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 no. I'm just reading the comments here, but everybody has gotten something, not everybody, but when you get something, it's almost like it's not good enough. Hey, Luna, how are you?
See, Valdez, that's me too. I cannot cash
Yeah,
out. I
Luna
can't
says,
fund me, and
um,
that makes a huge difference to me as a giver.
Yes,
And
yes, it
it's
does.
not just for $100.
Mm-hmm.
That
yes,
allows people like
Luna,
me
you're absolutely right. You're
to make
absolutely
a
Team
right. I
big
was just saying this.
Gracie.
Don't give it any light. Don't give it any water, and it
yes.
won't grow. Yep, exactly. Yep, Team Gracie. Hashtag
And
Team
I feel
Gracie.
Team
comfortable with
Gracie.
that because I'm totally cool with GoFundMe. You know,
We're gonna get this going. Amy and I will talk, and Bama, obviously you can reach out to me. You have my number. You can text me and text me anytime, honestly. You know what I mean? Please.
Yeah, yes, I've told Bama to text me. I look at my phone periodically throughout the night because I don't sleep
Yeah.
very well. But anyway, um,
and Bama, if
yeah,
anybody knows, Honeybee knows what it's like to go through
yes,
this.
yeah,
You've got a woman that knows what it's like.
Yes. 100% she knows what it's like.
You
She
know, I mean,
definitely,
I
if
have
anybody, if
a child
anybody you can
sick
look
like
to
that,
for
but
guidance in terms of that, from an emotional, everything standpoint. I mean, honeybees,
yeah, because
unfortunately,
I've
unfortunately,
lived in those walls.
yeah.
I've lived in that hospital room that she was taking pictures out of. I've got pictures that match up with that. And, even if, the thing is, when you're going through something like this, you don't have time to deal with a bitch like
You can't
SG.
put any
no,
energy.
let us deal with that bitch.
And
You work
so it's time for
out.
us to do it for her
Yep.
and let Bama just sit back.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Because
Luna, you're right.
you need your strength as much as Gracie needs
That's
hers. You
that's
know,
right. That's
she
right.
needs you. You know,
Right. Right.
she don't need you worrying about this everyday stuff. You know,
Exactly.
and that's where we come in.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where we come in.
Luna,
Yeah.
you're very right about that. You're very right
Do you
about that.
know in the Bible where it's in the Old Testament, and I can't remember their names right now, so excuse me for that. But he goes up on the mountain, and he was holding his arms up, praising God, and he wasn't going to stop because as long as he had his arms up, God was, um, protecting him. But as soon as his arms would go down, they would start to lose the battle, and a man came from behind and he pushed his arms up
I held him
and
up.
he
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
held his arms up. That is who we are for you, Bama.
Yeah.
We're here to hold you up, and that's something this community has not seen before.
No, not really. No.
And so it is time to make a change. And by God, it's for this girl's life.
Yeah.
It's for a
Absolutely,
child's life.
absolutely,
I love this.
So fuck her and the horse she rode in on.
damn straight.
I think that this is
She
great.
can kiss my ass and bark at the hole.
Oh, I think that this is great, especially on the coattails of it being Easter weekend too.
Exactly. It's the perfect timing. And
Yes.
I love you to death.
Side note,
I love you.
there side note, there was a full moon the other night, so I think everybody's acting a little fugazi just in general. I'm just gonna
Hmm.
there.
And think I was going to go to bed tonight. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to look around, see what's going on.
This is
And
what
my thing popped up.
Cindy Infinity
uh,
and the BB and the honeybees are just gonna be buzzing along. And it's like I know that like your hearts are so, in such a good place, and the same with me. And Bam has known me for quite a while. Like I said, I've talked to her. I've talked to Gracie on the phone.
Hmm.
I've even said to her before. We've talked about stuff even with her regrowing her hair back and things that I can get
Oh
for her.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
whenever you need something, even with that, Bama, just a little pampering for yourself or for her, because little
Hmm.
that can make all the
Sometimes,
difference when you're in the
yeah, you
house.
need that little bit, just a pick me up, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Well, this is what community is all about too. You're absolutely right. It's just probably not this one, but you know what? I'm part of a lot of different communities, and I don't like to really think of myself as just being part of this one because um,
Right.
it can bring out
I'm
And
the
the
same
and
way.
it can really bring
look
out the
at that
ugly in
too,
you.
because
Hmm.
everybody on here, it's not just me. I can talk to a few of my friends that say, I can say, hey, I've got,
Hmm.
they don't even need to know everything. I'll say, I've got a really
Exactly.
good cause. And,
Listen,
and because I've
I can
donated
put
to
it
all
up.
of their causes,
I'll put it
say,
up on
you
my
know
salon.
what?
I'll put it
Give
up on
something
the
to this
stage
little
at my
girl.
salon.
And my friends will
Exactly,
do it.
BB. Exactly, BB.
Yeah, people.
So the reach that you could get from all of this is, you don't even understand
Enormous.
what could happen. Exactly. It's it's magnified if you just let
Exactly.
it run, because we can't come in through Cash App, especially a lot of us the wannabe donors.
Oh,
Hmm.
I mean,
I'm gonna
let
be
us
pimping. I'm
really
gonna
help.
be. I'm gonna be pimping the shit out of Team Gracie and the GoFundMe
Yeah.
everywhere I possibly
Valdez,
can.
100%. Because Valdez, I know you're like me, because I know you wanna give a decent amount, and I'm the same way. But I don't do Cash Apps for anybody.
Hmm.
I don't
Right.
even have a Cash App account, never have, you know.
Right.
And I think it's great that you got one. That's a step. But let these other people, who I know there's some big donors out there,
Well, there's
but
a reason that GoFundMe was set up
That's what I was saying before. Yeah,
for
the
this
whole reason
reason,
for
so
it.
people could
exactly,
help.
that's why
Mhm.
they're so secure. I mean, you wouldn't think
Hmm.
$5 million charities wouldn't rely on them if they weren't good.
Hmm.
That's where I give all my donations through GoFundMe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every year I just sat there with my phone and I go through and I go ding 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 ding, and I give charities, and it's easy for me. It's most of the time it's anonymous. Some of the time
Right.
we leave our name on there and then we get a shit ton
Oh, that
of people,
does. That's cute. We're glad you're here. We love you.
but
Thank
it's
you.
easy for people like me, because then it's just like, yeah, and I've never been screwed by GoFundMe
I'm
ever.
gonna host an old
Hmm.
school. I'm gonna host an old school telethon, but it's not gonna. It'll be a YouTube-a-thon. Remember those? They would run them.
Yeah.
And if that biatch says
It,
anything, I'll just say Ben, because I know
listen,
you guys are
listen.
adult enough to handle that.
I was told.
It's the
I
middle
was
of the
told a
night.
really good piece of advice a
And if
long time
that bitch
ago.
says anything, I'll be on her like stink on shit. You
Or
know,
like white
and
on rice.
goddamn right.
Hashtag Team Gracie. I'm telling you. I'm gonna remind all you guys to make sure we hashtag
Oh.
on our channel
And
names.
I will beat her into shame like she should be anyway. It's the
Hmm.
I do.
She's gonna go to the pig pen and slaughter her. Is what she's gonna do.
She should be completely ashamed of herself at this point.
But
Yeah.
she's not. But she's not.
Oh hell no, she ain't
And if
ashamed.
she
She
keeps it up, it's going to go to litigation. That's what I
yeah.
what I
It's
say.
fine. You know what?
Thank you, Valdez.
Let's just focus on what's important, which is getting
Yes,
Gracie
but
better
I
and
know we
getting
want to
the
really
amount
get
of
on
help and the
her, but
strength
yeah,
that we can give to her, the love
Gracie
that
and
we can give.
Bama is the most important. You're right, Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing. I agree with you 100%, BB. I'm not saying that I don't. Trust me. I see, BB, I know you're a little newer, but like I've been around that corner a bunch of times with her already, and I'm done. Like I don't even go over there to try to even try
Oh,
because I've
the
found
other
out the
night,
hard way
the
because I
last
was
one.
stubborn. I tried so hard for so long to try to get it just doesn't work. And everybody can try and everybody has.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And new people
Yeah,
come in
I've
like,
tried
oh,
to
maybe I can
advocate for
try.
her because I've
Not
lived
me.
with somebody who is
I haven't
supposedly
tried.
going through cancer. But like
Yeah.
Izzy said, when do you have less treatment for stage 4 than you have for stage 3? And that's just that.
Look, we don't even know what type of cancer it is. I mean, if you are on YouTube and
And could do
you
12-hour streams.
are supposedly going against cancer cyberbullies, why don't you tell your story and
Oh yeah, we
show how
never
they're
hear her
coming
story.
against you? We don't hear your story. You don't show nothing. You're not transparent
That's what I told
about
her the other
your
night.
life.
Never hear
Yeah,
her story.
yeah. So no one look, Gracie's
Bama
life
showed
is
more in one
transparent.
video with KFC that she let
Yeah,
KFC has some pictures. You've showed more, Bama, than she showed in 4 years.
yeah,
So screw her. We'll take care of her. Don't worry about her.
right.
Don't even try to fight her no more. We'll fight her
Nope.
for you.
Are we getting on a bus and taking a trip to the
Oh,
I'll
we're
Northeast?
gonna
just
get on
say
a
We're taking a maybe we're taking a trip to the Northeast.
bus, and it's gonna happen if she don't knock it
I'll
off.
just say this. I'll keep my neck on you, bitch.
You
I will
can
keep my foot on your neck.
Damn right.
and I'm gonna cook
Don't
dinner, and you guys
mess
can come
with
to my
that
house.
baby.
You guys can come to my house for dinner. So there you go.
Mhm.
There you go. No, we need to make
I
sure that
want to see Gracie get strong, and I
yes,
want to see her go to her prom.
yeah.
Yes, and do you know they have prom at St. Jude, and my son went to it. Um, wow, what a memory.
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
didn't mean to make you sentimental.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay, BB. I love to share his story, and I honor him by doing that.
that's wonderful. That's so wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
it's I don't get emotional as I used to because I've told it and talked about him, and I'm so free in talking about him.
yeah.
And I just really feel like I keep him alive when I talk
Yep,
about him.
A
yep.
100,000%. Yep.
Yeah, and so
100%.
yeah, it makes me smile, BB.
Make sure we're always taking lots of pictures. I
Did
always
he
do.
did he do his prom there?
Yes, he did one of his
Yes, he
proms
has.
there,
Team
and
Gracie.
then when he came home and finished high school, he went to his senior prom with a friend of his.
Oh man, now see,
That's
I love
awesome.
to hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've got pictures. I've got
That's great.
uh yeah, it was wonderful. And then he got married and he had a baby,
Oh,
And you
and
got grandbaby.
I've got a grandbaby,
how nice.
and
That's just a mini me to live on.
she looks just like him, and her name is Heaven.
I love it.
Oh
I
man.
absolutely.
And
Hi, Brandy. How are you, sweetheart?
hey, Brandy.
Everybody's here for the late night, early morning. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna let you guys hold down the
All
chat.
right, he's going
Oh,
to the
keep,
necessary.
That's
keep
it. I'm
telling
going to
the
the necessary.
story
I'll be
about your
right back.
keep telling the story about your son.
Oh, really, Gracie? Um, he ended up going to prom. Let's see, we had a baby, and when she was 15 months old, he came to me and said, "Mama, I think something's wrong." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Can you just feel my stomach?" He
Oh,
was 26. And as soon as he said that, I knew in my heart sank like the first time it did when he was 15 years old and I heard he has T cell lymphoma.
oh,
And I felt his stomach and there was a huge lump. And I said, "Get your clothes on. Let's go to the emergency room right away."
yeah.
So when we went to the emergency room, of course, they did MRI, CAT scan, they did everything, seeing as how he was a, you know, cancer patient from the past. And sure enough, it came back. It was a huge, huge tumor in his belly. Now, I don't know where it was connected exactly. And all I know is it was in his belly. And in 4 months, he was gone.
Oh
And
man.
I was with him when he died. Everybody was outside, and I was with him. And he went so peaceful. He was not in pain, and he had a smile on his face, like he was what I call my hero. He was a warrior, and all these kids that are fighting cancer. I'm not saying adults aren't too, but look, it's something different to watch a child
Yes.
go through an illness, a life threatening illness. We don't even some people, I mean, I know what Gracie's going through right now physically because Bama told me, but you can't even start to describe how that is to everybody around you because you're seeing
Oh,
it
the
for yourself.
fear you must have been in, just constant.
Yes, constant. I'm the one who had to tell my son that he was not going to live anymore.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I told him that he was going home to be with Jesus, and
Mm,
he didn't get angry at first. He just looked at me and he says, "Mama, all I know how to do is fight.
mhm.
And if
Wow.
there's anything that fucking makes me emotional,
Yeah.
it's that."
Oh.
He said, "All I know how to do is fight."
Mhm.
And I said, "I know, baby, but it's time.
It's time.
It's time to rest."
Oh God.
And then in 4 days, he was gone. They told me I'd have 2 weeks.
You allowed him. You gave him permission to rest easy.
Yeah, and
Easy.
we had
He needed
everybody
that.
come
He
sing.
needed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can't be afraid to not be in control, but that is the hardest fucking thing, is to not
Yeah.
be in control of something that's
Yep.
happening to your
I
child.
know. I know. Oh God, trust me, I know.
And by God, I don't want BB. I don't want. I'm sorry. I don't want Bama to have to ever feel that.
No, no. She's gonna get so much strength from us because we're gonna
Yes,
put forward things that could have helped us maybe in our time of need that we didn't have at that time. And it's not that we're upset that we didn't have it, it just wasn't there at that time. But we know
right.
going through what we've been through, we can only do better than for somebody else. You know what I mean? Or more,
Yes,
or just, offer that support. And I think that that's a wonderful thing rather than being angry that we didn't have something, which is what I feel
right.
came from that other side and that other channel. And
Yeah,
what it's like always anger. Oh, when are you going to stick up for me? When are you going to do this for me? It's like, well, you know
it's
what? Everybody deserves to be stuck up
wow.
for. Everybody. I mean, but there are different people that take to different people, and I'm sorry, but that's not my kind of person, you know?
You
Um,
get back what you give out, lady.
That's right.
exactly. Oh my God,
And
100,000%.
please, thank you for sharing your story because I haven't heard it before. I'm just heartbroken for you.
I'm
I
s-
really am.
I'm so sorry, BB. I thought you
Oh
knew
no,
my story.
no,
Oh,
no. This is the first time I've heard it. I'm just heartbroken. Just
I'm
heartbroken.
sorry.
no, no. I mean,
Oh, baby.
it shows me how strong you are, and I hope Bama can see that. You know,
Hmm.
I'm just
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just in really in awe of how strong you are. And I think it is great that she has you as a source of comfort
a
and
lot of things.
camaraderie, because
Relatable,
you're two
everything.
others that are going through and you have been through, and she is going through that.
Oh, right.
I don't have that experience, so I could never try to translate that to her. And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he has you
But we
as that.
But that's okay, baby, because we all give in our own ways, whatever we
Yes.
within our capacity. So that's what I was saying. Like we all together collaboratively can bring
Yeah.
something to the table to help. So like honeybees can bring the expertise of having been through such an awful, tragic event, and I think sometimes we go through things and we don't understand what the purpose is because we think, my God, this is not normal. This is not what I
Yeah.
should be through. God, why are you giving this to me? And
Why
sometimes
are
no,
why is
sometimes
this happening? Yeah.
you don't know. And then something
Hmm.
like this is what my godmother would call a God thing. This is a
It
God.
is.
This is a God thing. Whether you
And
believe
good
in
is
God or
going to
not,
win.
but
Good
this
is
It's
is
going
God.
to win.
Mhm.
definitely for me a God thing
It's a God thing.
because
And so it
yeah.
gives, I know, honeybees, it gives your son purpose. It gives you that strength. This is like honoring him by you
Yes.
being able to give back.
Yes, his
And not only that, but it's a huge
oh, his
therapy for
child.
me.
That's exactly right. Yes.
This has been a huge therapy for me.
Yes.
It was 4 years ago my son died.
God
Yeah. And
bless
his name is Paul, and I talk about him in the first person because I don't like to say was.
No, I get you. No,
His name is Paul.
because he's still here and very present.
Yes. Yes, he is. I feel him every day,
Absolutely.
and my memories can never be taken away from me.
No. And nobody can knock you down. Nobody
Oh,
can take
no.
it away from you. Nobody can make you feel shameful or guilty or this or that because
No.
what you know in your heart, you guys have
Yeah.
done everything that you can do.
And
And
I have
and
no one left. I mean, seriously, when I tell you it's me, my husband, my mother-in-law that live together. My
mhm.
35-year-old son is in a sober house right now. He's got, 3
Okay.
children.
Oh,
So I've lived addiction, recovery,
right.
cancer, losing both parents, my husband losing his dad and his brother. And I do not talk to my sister because she didn't even show up to my son's funeral.
I remember you saying that one time.
Yeah, and so it's me, my husband, and my mother-in-law, and my son who is in the sober house, and that's it. We live on a homestead, and by golly, I'm gonna be happy. I've lost enough in this life. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be happy. I choose to be
You
happy.
choose to be happy, and you know
I
what?
used to lay in the bed
Hmm.
before I got on YouTube. I laid in that bed and my husband took care of me because I was ready to die. I did not wanna live.
Right.
Losing a child,
Oh, it's not natural. It's not.
it's not.
No. But you know what? You've been able to pick yourself up and
Yes.
really have a purpose and
I
have.
have 2 channels, girl.
Hmm. I'm sub to
Look how
both
you're
of.
playing
I'm
it
sub
for.
to both of them. If you want to, if you
I
want to
am
drop
so
everybody's, if you
happy
want to
that
drop people's
she's
links in the chat too, you can. Um, yes, exactly, Brandy. She says, "Honeybees, you have all of us, just like Bama
Oh,
has
thank
all of
you,
us."
Brandy.
Yep,
Thank
exactly.
you. Yes, and see, that's how I feel. I
See,
feel
yep,
like,
yep.
I
And
have
you know
a
what, Bama?
ID.
It's likewise because Gracie wants you to be happy, and you want her to be happy. Okay,
Exactly.
so allow us to help you guys to be happy
Mhm.
for real.
And
You
that's
know,
why we're all together tonight.
that's right. For it's
I
a God
know
thing.
there's
I'm
something
telling you.
about it. Like I said,
Mhm.
I was
Oh my
gonna
God, I feel like I need like
and
a
I
drink now.
think all
Jesus
these other
Christ.
people was probably gonna go to bed too, but here you popped up at the right time,
All right,
Cindy.
Tutu. Thanks for coming in.
When God has a plan,
Listen, there is a fierce to be reckoned with, and that's you can't step in the way of that.
that's right, honey.
Not.
And
I
Bam
used to
just
I
happened
used
to
to
be
preach
awake
in the
too.
prison system, so
I remember you saying that too. Yeah. Oh my
I
God.
am a I know I have a potty mouth, but I am a minister of the gospel.
That's all right. I do too sometimes.
um,
I don't think God faults you for that, honeybee. So
oh
No.
no, he doesn't. I am very, very good friends with my Father in heaven.
I like
I'm
it
sure.
in you.
I'm sure he might be doing a little bit of that
You're
too himself.
spunky and I like it.
There you
You
go.
gotta be a tough, spunky lady
There we
to
go.
go through everything you've
Good
gone
night,
through.
Tutu.
Yeah.
Bam is a strong woman like you that she can
Yes,
relate
ma'am.
to, you know.
Good
Yes,
night.
she is.
Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Toot toot. I
I love
love
it.
it.
Yeah, that's cute. It is, yeah.
Thank you, Valdez. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Bama, we got you, girl.
That's
Don't you
yeah,
worry about
that's my first channel is Honeybee's Homestead, and that's where I really talk about personal stuff.
it.
You know, the homestead, Paul, cancer, addiction, recovery, depression, mental illness, you name it, we talk
All
about
of it.
it. And we
All of
have
it.
fun. We have a lot of fun.
And you're the one with the cats and the chickens?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought that was you, and I knew you had the one with the crime thing, but and
Yes.
the drones thing. But yeah, that
Yes.
other one, yeah, with the I see your two cats, and they're being
Yes.
ornery, and I see your chickens.
Yes, my one chicken likes to hump the potting soil
Oh
bag.
my God, that's so funny. I want to get chickens. I do my gardening in the summer. You know, I live in a very seasonal area, but I do my gardens in the
Yeah.
summer. My vegetable herb garden. I have a lot of flowers. I've not been
They say
successful with
chickens
them,
will keep the ticks out of your yard too.
Yes, they do. Yes, they
but I
do.
want to get chickens.
Um,
There's nothing like eggs from the
Fresh
chicken.
egg, girl, we
Yeah.
get almost 2 dozen eggs a day.
Wow.
If I could mail out eggs, I'd be rich.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I wish I could. I
Make a
wish.
lot of omelets.
I wish.
Yes,
I
ma'am, we
wish.
do. We make look, I make pickled eggs. You
Oh
name it,
yeah.
I make pickled.
You guys got to see. I got to put a picture up of the eggs that we did, the kids and I did tonight, because we dyed the eggs tonight for Easter. Oh my gosh, we did like the coolest thing. We like tie dyed
Oh,
them,
man.
but we did it
I
in a tray with
Oh, it's been years I've done
and then
Easter
did
eggs.
the. Oh my
Oh,
god, it's so cool. I got to put a picture up. Yes, Team Gracie.
That's awesome, Cindy. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of roosters and a lot of hens.
You need roosters
And
and
we
ducks.
have 4 cats and a dog.
Well, I have.
sounds like a lot of fun. I'm
Lots
gonna
of
watch
fun.
more of those because I like watching that kind of stuff, and
Yeah,
Mhm.
it makes me smile. The little
You know,
the animals get up to,
I've
and
got canning videos on there too, BB. I can food. I do jellies and jams, and I can our vegetables and tomatoes and
and you got
all
a
that.
personality.
I do
I
the same
listen
thing. I
to
try
you
to
all
in the
day.
summer.
You know.
Thank you, BB.
Yeah, I just started tuning in. I've subscribed to you for a while, but because there's so many things going on, I
Of
try to
course.
get over to
And then you got to
newer
pick and choose
people.
where you're going
And
sometimes.
yeah, and I try to get over to
Yeah.
newer people and see what's really going on and check them out. And yeah, I started this week really checking you out. I mean, I'd watched some of the cat and the chicken one, and but I've tuned in on a few other things, and it's
Love
like
you, Brandy.
I like what this lady's saying.
Thank you, BB. Oh,
And even, like for Mama, I mean, if you need a little break, tune in and watch her videos about her kitty cats and her chickens, and it
yes.
mind off it because that's when I need a break. I've got like I donate to the Herd Elephant Trust is one of my ones I donate through GoFundMe, and
Uh-huh.
I watch them save these orphan baby elephants.
Yeah.
And I tune in, and every day they got a new little baby elephant.
Oh
He gets
gosh.
up to new little antics every day,
Oh
and
my gosh, that is
we
so
just
sweet.
that takes me whatever's going on. If I watch that little elephant, I feel better,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
And
And that's
that
what
when
it's
I watch
about.
a video and your two little kitty cats giving each other a hard time, uh, and playing in the leaves and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, and it just puts a smile on my face, and
Yeah.
That's
gives
very
me a few minutes away from all the crap in the world.
oh, I know.
Exactly, BB.
I know.
Exactly. It's the simple things in life.
Sometimes it is. Oh, Brandy, same here. It's raining here. It's actually dripping in my living room right now as we speak. So
Oh, really? It's
we
it's
just
like 40 something here. It's cold.
we put an addition on our house last year, and this is it's coming from where they attached the new addition to part of the old house.
Hmm. So
This
somewhere
is
there's
all
a
new. This is
leak.
all new construction. I mean, we took this house when we first bought it down to the studs and rebuilt the whole thing, anyways. But then last year, well, over a year ago, we took the roof off and we pushed out all the walls upstairs so each of the kids could have their own bedroom. But it's where like my living room is only like one. It doesn't have a second story on it, so wherever the new addition butts up to where the roof line is, it's coming in from somewhere. And we just can't figure out yet where it's coming in from. Um, we've been up there so many times to fix the flashing, to fix everything, but I think it like builds up, and it's just like we're gonna have to take the ceiling apart in this room at some point. I'm not looking forward to it, but when it rains, sometimes it comes in here. So
And I know I see Bama saying that yes,
Yeah, I see
we
that.
have to
Yeah.
take breaks from this
yeah,
community
Bama.
and watch happy things and
Yep.
Hmm.
the rough community to be a part of every day. And it is, honey. But that rough part, let us do the rough part.
Yeah, but I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. Like, I love watching. You know what? I've got a great channel. I've got to post it up. I've got to put a link in my community page. It's an animal channel, and his name is Rockstar, and he does
Hmm.
voiceovers for animals. So like all
Hmm.
kinds of animals, dogs and cats. But people send in their videos of their animals, and I want to send in a video of my dogs and have him do
Oh
a
my
voiceover.
gosh.
And I
Where
tell
they
you, makes you
conversation
pee
with
your
us.
pants laughing with
Oh
some of
my
the stuff he
gosh.
comes up with. It is just a feel good. It's animals having fun. It's him doing the talking. Oh my god, it's like one of the best little like feel good channels. I gotta put it up. I gotta find it and put it up. It's like the best. Like anybody. I mean, you don't even have to like animals, and it's comedy.
Hmm.
It's so fun.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I go to so many different communities. I'm all
Me
over the
too. Me
place.
too.
I
Definitely.
really don't. I don't do drama, and people say, "Oh, you can't go through YouTube and have friends and not do drama." Blah blah blah. No,
Well, I think
no,
you get a little
that's
bit
not
of it
true.
on your crime one because with crime is always some kind of a nefarious
Sure,
activity.
sure,
So you get a
sure.
little
But
bit
my
of both.
honeybees, I don't go.
No.
I've never talked about anybody. I don't go after nobody. Now
No.
this is different.
Well,
This is different.
this is personal.
This is
And
personal for
It's
me.
personal for all of us. I think anybody that
Hmm.
loves Bama and supports
but
her, they
and
see.
you but you got to draw a line too. I mean, I was talking about that when we was on Bobbles earlier. That we
Hmm.
have to say, hey, we need a couple of days to,
Sure.
just a week to spend time with your family and loved ones. It don't have to be,
Exactly, BB.
and
Exactly.
put it down, put the iPad down, put the phone down, and spend time with your family and let it go.
Hmm.
It will be there when you get back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And only let the drama in that you want to let in, and
Correct.
Hmm.
you gotta let like with Bama, let us, we got you. And
But see, I really
you
don't. I
come in
don't
the
watch
chat
that
and you
woman.
chat, but don't answer to those crappy people. We'll take
Hmm.
care of crappy people.
That's it. And anyone who comes in my chat is protected. I do not deal with
Same.
trolls. I may
Same.
play with a troll
Yep.
if they're there, like a good troll. Because look, I've been around for a long time. Good, there are good trolls and funny trolls. But then there's bad trolls.
It's the same here.
And
Nobody gets
but
attacked
I'm
here. Everybody can speak their mind. Everybody
yep.
has an opinion. Um,
Mhm.
but and the only person that ever gets come at is me. You know what I mean? So that's okay. I can
Right.
handle it. Yeah.
And you know what? I don't even get come at because I just have a really good reputation on YouTube.
Mm.
You know, I have a couple of, whoever's that restream me or whatever, but I don't even give a shit. I don't even talk about them. I don't even nobody even knows. I don't even tell my
Let them
subscribers.
promote you. Let them talk about you, and
Mhm.
it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Valdez, I do have children. I have one son. He's my only child,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh.
he's 28, and I'm waiting for grandkids. So I might have to wait a
You
little
want
longer
some? You want
because
some?
I'm too old to
I will
have another
loan mine
baby.
to you if you want. I have four
A couple of
children.
years ago, I thought about adopting, and I thought, oh, come on, you're too old for that, you
You
know.
could.
But
No,
I
I
want
know.
to travel,
I will loan my
so I don't want
Phoebe.
to do that.
Listen,
But I'm hoping for
Phoebe.
grandkids.
I will loan my
Yeah.
children to you anytime if you'd like to have grandchildren because you know what? There you go.
I told my son about your two sets of twins, and that blew
Yeah.
his mind. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Everybody goes that. They're like, oh my God, too? They're like, no way. I'm like,
And they're
I'm
all
not.
boys.
And they're all
I'll
boys.
be right back, guys. I gotta go
Okay,
to the necessary.
good.
Okay,
Go do the necessaries. Yes. It's contagious around here, the necessaries.
but yeah, when I told him, I'm like, she's got two sets of boy twins.
Yep.
I
18 months
said
apart.
she's got her hands full.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? It's like, yes, but like, I've been
They're
doing it.
good kids.
Yes, and we've raised them right, but like, I've been doing it forever. So it's like, it just kind of is like go with the flow. Like, everybody else might look at me and go, oh my God. And I'm like, it's just very natural to me, it just kind of comes, I don't know. It's just I never really give it much thought, it's just everything is good. The kids are good, but it's also been a lot of putting a lot of that hard work in the initial beginning, with them when they were younger, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, it's we're going to reap the benefits someday. I keep saying that. We're going to reap the benefits someday.
I hope we don't stay scared for too long, Bama, because I do want a grandchild. Because I need to spoil me a grandkid.
Well, not a lot of times people aren't having kids now until they're well in their 30s, so
Exactly. I'm giving
people
him
are
a little more time. But
people are
once he hits
establishing
40, I'm riding
themselves.
his ass hard.
Yeah. Oh, nice, Valdez. You have two grandsons who are Gracie's age. Nice. Oh, that's right. You might have scared the shit out of them. That's funny.
I know.
Anybody want a child?
I am be a good
Listen,
grandma. I'd be his best friend.
everything everything about my life has always been very regimented. It's schedule. It's everybody kind of doing what they need to do in some respects. Um
That's good.
it's just it is what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean,
My
and
son does know that his mama don't take no shit though.
that's funny.
Yes,
That's
yes,
so
my boys
funny.
know that.
Well,
Yeah,
Yes,
oh, nice,
BB
Valdez.
on here is just like BB at home.
that's right. I had a husband and raised two boys,
Hmm.
3 years and 3 days apart. One is March the 4th and one is March the 7th.
Oh wow.
Yes.
And I'm
There.
too old to try to be somebody different. So you're getting me just the way
Listen,
anybody else
what
get.
you see is what you
Right,
get.
BB?
What you see
I'm
is
too
what
old for
you get.
that shit.
Yes.
What you
I am
see.
I am 50 years old. You know that what's her name on Saturday Night Live, Sally?
Oh yes, I'm
And
50
she
years
goes, I am 50. I am 50 years old. I like to
She's
That's
gonna
good.
stretch.
dance and she don't give a shit what they think.
That's
And I
good.
like to kick. And
Yes, and
I'm
the
50
kick.
years old.
Oh my god. That's like
Ah,
oh,
that's a good. I love that one.
Oh, Sally O'Malley.
that's funny.
Sally O'Malley, and she's 50 years old.
That's
That's
great.
right.
Now I'm gonna have to go
That's
watch
right.
them. Now I'm gonna have to go watch them. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, it was so nice chatting with you guys. Um, I'm
You
gonna try
too, hon.
I'm gonna try to get a
Yes.
little bit of rest, although I don't
Oh,
know if I'm going to because with this
I'm gonna
rain and
drop down and let you
but
say Goodbyes.
No, 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 you're
Me
good.
too, Cindy.
I really appreciate you guys coming up and sharing this time. And Bama, we got you, girl. We got you.
Yes,
You
girl,
know,
we got you. We
thank
got
you.
you, girl.
Oh, BB left. She's like, that's it. I'm out. She had
That's
to go.
it. I'm out.
She had to go do the necessaries
She
again.
said. She said, "BB out."
She says, I'm going to the BB necessary. Brandy, thank you so much for coming. She said, I gotta go do the BB necessaries. Oh my gosh.
Love you,
Love you,
BB.
baby. I
Love you,
love you.
girl.
Honeybees love you. You know I'm always watching. If I don't always chat, I'm always watching you.
Okay, girl. Thank
Um,
you. I'll talk to you
Thank
later.
you
Thank you
so
for coming.
much.
Letting me come up.
All right, no problem. Anytime.
All right. Bye bye.
This was very productive tonight. Glad, guys. Thank you so much for everybody coming in, and we're gonna keep on this. This is not just a one-time thing that we're gonna talk about. Yeah, Bama, we got you, girl. We got you. Lots of love, lots of support here, and no fucking bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Uh, I hope that you can rest easy. I really do. And Bama, honestly, text me anytime. You know what I mean? Anytime. You know my number. You can text me anytime, or call me. um, but yeah, guys, I think this is great. I think this is a good positive thing for us to focus on, and I'm gonna probably try to go live before Easter. I'm gonna be doing some cooking over the weekend. But this was so wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Please make sure if you guys have not hit the thumbs up on your way in, smash it on the way out, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm like 3 people away from 500 subs, and I'm itching to get there. That's gonna be awesome. So I'm so excited. I'm really excited. Thank you so much, Pamela. Thanks for being here. Yes, Brandy, look at her. She's like, we got you. Yes, we do. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck with us. Sorry. Oh my God. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, BB. Thank you, Honeybees, for coming up. Aunt Aussie Amy, Valdez, everybody that was here. Toot toot, root root. Um, we love you guys. I love you guys a long time, and I will talk to you guys before Easter. Everybody stay safe and have a wonderful night. All right, guys. Love you a long time. Good night.